Hi, I'm Marcy Smith.
And I'm Brenda Brandenburg. Welcome to your Arkansas Herald Weekly Rundown for the week of June the 6th through June 12th, 2015.
Saturday, June 6th, American Pharoah, ridden by Victor Espinoza, won the Belmont Stakes to fulfill the even greater title of the Triple Crown holder, the first horse to do so since 1978. Victor Espinoza donated his winnings from the Belmont Stakes to Research for Children's Cancer. Good job.
And what a great race.
Yes, it was very good.
Very exciting. On June the 7th at 8:30 a.m., Sir Christopher Lee, whose acting career spans 70 years, passed away after being admitted for respiratory and heart failure problems. Sir Lee was most well known in recent years for his roles in both The Lord of the Rings and the newest Star Wars installments, but he also became involved in several Tim Burton projects and was an accomplished death metal vocalist. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was 93. He was like doing all kinds of, it's crazy.
Loved him.
On June 8th, a study published by the Washington Post ranked National Park Medical Center here in Hot Springs, which is owned by Capella Health Group, number 15 in hospitals, marking up actual costs of medical care. National Park's markup average was about 1,030%, according to the study. A spokesperson for the hospital says that the formula used by the authors is an incorrect use of hospital statistics. The state with the highest number of offenders was Florida, with 20 of the 50 hospitals named being located there. Welcome back.
On the evening of June 10th, a house fire on Garland Avenue claimed the life of one adult male in his late 40s or early 50s. No other official information is available at this time.
In national news, on June 10th, Officer Casebolt, who was caught on camera using excessive force on a 15-year-old girl attending a pool party, resigned from the McKinney, Texas police force and apologized publicly. The video, filmed by another teenager at the party, went viral and stirred up talk again of racism, although many say that this was not a racial issue, but a police brutality issue. Attorneys for the policeman say that just before the incident, he had responded to 2 suicide calls and was experiencing an extraordinary amount of stress. What do you think about this whole situation?
Well, I'll tell you, I find it very disturbing. And I know that there is controversy over the amount of time on the clip, but control of adrenaline is very important in any type of an emergency situation, and I do believe that it was handled wrong. So I think that what he did was appropriate in resigning, and maybe he can get some help. And thank goodness nobody else was hurt, right?
Well, this too is something about with police forces. You've got this guy on a suicide call. Somebody just committed suicide in front of his family, which he wasn't able to stop that one. And he almost didn't even take the call to go over to this pool party, but he did. And just what you see with the excessive force. I mean, this happens all the time. People just don't catch it on camera. Mm-hmm. Things like this happen all the time. And sometimes it was just someone arguing with a policeman that they get thrown on the ground and stuff like this, and it's really not appropriate ever. I don't believe they should have the kind of power and control that they do. And hopefully there's no charges, of course, on the girl, because I don't think she got any charges when it all was said and done. She was under 15.
Well, and I think that a very good place to start is body cameras, and I know they're expensive, But our police force and our law enforcement officers, all emergency responders, but especially our law enforcement, deserve that type of protection for themselves and for the general public. I mean, there's no more honest than seeing it and hearing it on tape, right?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I think sometimes, though, you have issues where they can have body cams. They've learned how to manipulate their cars so they don't have the video showing what really happens. And, you know, it's really up to, I think, us as the public to film what we can. Because if you've got a lot of really good officers out there, but you've got some that are crooked and they will punch somebody in the head as soon as they don't think anything's being watched. So those body cams, they can learn how to use it where... So that's a waste of the taxpayer money, I personally think.
I don't know. I think that it is so much of a protection, too, because think about it. If you're not around with that camera, who's there to protect the interest of the officer? Because remember, there's two sides to the story.
Yeah.
And we need our law enforcement officers. There's good ones out there. There's bad ones out there.
Right.
But for the most part, we need law enforcement, and we've got to find a way to support them and protect the public too. So it's really a tough place. You know, it's a tough place to be, but a great place to start.
I mean, it seems like to me like basically where he should have been was not anywhere around anything else after a suicide watch, and I think that or suicide call. So maybe the McKinney Police Force and other police forces can learn from this. This is like a post-traumatic stress thing. For these officers sometimes, and they don't need to be back out in public and dealing with a situation of noisy teenagers.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back right after this. And we're back.
In school news, Lakeside Steve Lowry, the son of Bob and Janet Lowry, whom I happen to know, was chosen at Arkansas Boys State to represent the state of Arkansas at the 2015 Boys Nation this summer in Washington, D.C. Congratulations, Steve.
Yay.
Very proud of you. This weekend, the Pocket Theater will be presenting the female version of The Odd Couple, with showtimes being 7:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday night, and a matinee on Sunday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. General admission prices are $10 for adults and $5 for children under 12. Reservations are recommended, so go to pockettheater.com for more details. And theater is spelled Theatre. R-E on the end. Almost didn't get that.
Also this weekend, June 13th, is the second annual Car and Bike Show behind Ouachita Outdoor Outfitters near the intersections of Airport Road and the 270 bypass, starting at 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., where they will call the hogs and wish them the best in Omaha. And Sunday, June 14th at 12:30, there will be a memorial ride to pick up torn and tattered flags around town and then visit the Veterans Memorial. After that, they will be having a Flag Day ceremony beginning at 2:30 p.m. with guest speaker Major General Tom Arwood. State Senator Bruce Cozart and Garland County Judge Rick Davis, as well as the local Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts, will be in attendance. The local Boy Scouts chapter, Troop 1, will be performing the Flag Day ceremony. All the proceeds from the car show will be going to the National MS Society.
Sounds like a great event.
Yeah.
Wow.
Totally.
The Five Star Theater presents its last weekend of The Taffetas, a musical song and dance-based play featuring songs such as Where the Boys Are
Where the Boys Are.
and Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon.
Call 501-318-1600 for tickets and more information.
The Arkansas Herald Rewards Card is now in full swing. Go to arkansasherald.com rewards to see the deals offered. To purchase a card or to earn funds for your nonprofit group or club, call 501-545-3018 or go to rewardsah@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like your group's news published with the Arkansas Herald, go to arkansasherald.com and contact us.
And don't forget, this Sunday is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of you dads out there.
This was your weekly rundown for the week of June 6th through June 12th, 2015. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Dad, you know I'm gonna be like you. And the cats in the